This edition of Money Mentors is sponsored by Mattson Financial. Growing up, many of us enjoyed watching that horror movie, riding the biggest and baddest roller coaster. Why? Well, because it was the thrill without the consequence. Your retirement should not be treated that way. And that's what we are discussing today with Gary Mattson and Laurel Steward. The father-daughter team is with Mattson Financial, a full-service financial and retirement firm in the Grand Rapids area. They are also popular radio show hosts. All right, we've all done the roller coaster, the loop-de-loops, the belly dropping trips down the hill. But we don't want that in our retirement, do we? So many spills and chills.
Oh, absolutely not. You know, you've worked so hard. Let's say you have $1 million in your 401k, you're in that red zone being 3 years out or less, and you don't want to see the volatility, the negativity of the market. You know, you don't want the same portfolio as a 30-year-old. You need to kind of change your path there and start thinking more about the distribution phase rather than the accumulation. So you need to protect what you've worked so hard for.
Over the years, I'm sure you've seen a lot of people who've had to change course. It can be a dramatic thing to have to do, but a smart thing, right?
Absolutely. In fact, we've had clients come in and they have nothing but a stock portfolio or a stock and bond portfolio. And as we show them the diversification of that, they don't realize they actually need 5 different buckets. We have the Roth IRA, the non-qualified bucket we call the opportunity fund, your 90-day savings, and then your cash, what we call your yo-yo accounts. When you have your assets divided in those buckets and have diversification within those buckets, then you can have that stress-free retirement because you're always going to have the income all the way through retirement.
Let's talk about risk, though. When you get further along in your plan, do you pull risk off the table?
You still need to have a piece of it. So we talk about diversification a lot. You don't want to be, you know, very heavy weighted in one certain thing because we just don't know what the markets are like anymore.
So many times people say, hey, I want to be in the Dow Jones Industrial Average because it came up 18%. And then when it goes down 20, they go, oh,
I don't want to be in that anymore.
I don't want that one. Yeah, I just want the ups, no downs.
That's why you have to have that balance.
Let's talk about the unexpected, those dips that happen that we don't see coming. How do we deal with that?
That's where we talk about, it needs, you know, your plan needs to be flexible. Some of those dips are, you know, tax law changes that we see. Healthcare, something that you don't foresee now, but something can, you know, detriment your plan later. Or, you know, maybe you are planning to work for another 5 years and then health concerns of your own come about and it's time for you to go.
And also became the market risk. I mean, the drop in the market, we know what's going to happen. And in our world, we actually take advantage of that because we do a different type of program and we have something called Wealth Guard that we actually can monitor your account and make sure you don't have those losses that you don't want to have. We call it risk capacity. Maybe you have a 10% or 15%. You don't want to lose money, but you can control how much you lose, and that's important when you're going through retirement.
All right, so we all love those roller coaster rides, but we don't want them in our retirement.
No.
You have a special plan for folks, or an offer for them.
Yes, so for the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $250,000 or greater, we'd love to invite you into the office, have a cup of coffee, some fresh cookies, and let's talk about what your retirement plan looks like to you.
All right, you heard it here. That special offer is being made. If you want to make sure your ride to retirement has the right amount of risk and protection with the growth, Mattson Financial has made this special offer. The first 5 callers with that portfolio of $250,000 or greater, you get to sit down with them and create a retirement plan just for you. They will analyze where you are now and talk about what you need to do to prepare. The phone number to call, 616-514-3831. Again, it's 616-514-3831. Good to see you, Gary and Laurel.
Great to be here.
See you next week.
Thank you so much.